I am only eating from the Whole Foods hot bar for the next 24 hours, and while that might sound exciting to a lot of you, for me, I'm terrified. Is this an unpopular opinion? I'm not a huge fan of hot bars. I'm not a fan of things where the general public can put their little slippery little fingers into things. Please let me know if you're a fan of hot bars or not, and if I'm the only one, and also let me know if you've heard Taylor Swift's new album and what you think about it. I'm not afraid of a hot take, by the way. All right, let's go Whole Foods. Let's go Whole Foods. Let's go Whole Foods. Don't make me sick. All right, my first impression was, wow, this Whole Foods hot bar was gorgeous, sparkling clean, full of almost anything and everything you could ever want. Everything looks so fresh, so delicious. They did have a lot of variety, I must say. So after going today, I have a hot bar hack. Go first thing in the morning, right at the cusp between breakfast and lunch, because obviously you'll get to have breakfast options as well, but you'll be the first person to get the spoon into the dish because everything is brand new, everything is fresh, but is it good? I did go to the little coffee shop inside. I got a iced vanilla latte, and I got their little, I almost said sugar bear hair coffee. I haven't had enough coffee yet today. It's their brown sugar cookie latte. Do you guys remember Sugar Bear Hair? I loved Sugar Bear Hair, actually. They paid really well, and the gummies were so delicious. Not sponsored. So let's see what this one is. Ooh, this is the vanilla latte, and I'm a little bit of a iced vanilla latte snoop, if you will. This is a pretty good, fresh, not too bitter, very smooth tasting vanilla latte. I wonder if it has to do with the fact that the ice is all crunched up ice. Best ice in the world, by the way. Oh, I like that. Next is the Sugar Bear Hair coffee. Oh, I like that even better. It has more flavor than the vanilla latte. I was kind of expecting it to be overly sweet and like a sugary thing. It's not. It's very, very smooth. I mean, I feel like these two almost taste identical. This one has just a little bit more flavor. Very impressed with Whole Foods coffee bar. I don't want to put this down. I think my brain just needs it to function, and it's in an emergency situation right now because it's now 9:30 and I'm like, I need caffeine. All right, let's talk about the bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast biscuit. So the breakfast bar was a little skimpy. I've seen some photos and videos of Whole Foods breakfast bars that looked really good. This was like pre-wrapped items, but I will say it does look really good. A pretty even disbursement of all the different toppings and layers. It's okay. I'm missing a little flavor, which is kind of strange because it has bacon on it. When you have bacon on something, usually like that's all you need. It's very heavy, it's very dense, and the flavor is just meh. So they have a cute little workstation there. You can stay and work. I think this would be good with a cup of coffee to have. It's very fine. It's honestly, it's just as good as something probably Starbucks would serve up. But in a pinch, if you're there, I think it makes sense logistically. I don't know if I would go there for this. I give it a 6 out of 10. I also got this Urban Remedy, which is like a small business, local. Carrot, apple, lemon, beetroot, and ginger juice. My favorite kind of juice in the whole world. And it's organic and it's cold pressed. But it was also $7.50. Don't tell my husband. Don't tell him. You ain't even got to tell him. Don't tell him no. This juice brings me more happiness than I think most things do. I don't know if that's sad or not. Comment in the comments if that's a sad statement to make. I don't feel sad about it. I feel great about it. I'm a simple girl. My husband landed the jackpot. It is time for lunch, and I have so much healthy food, but all I truly want is the mac and cheese. For science, I'm gonna try it for lunch. I think that's just the appropriate right thing to do. This is like the thickest pasta nudes I've ever seen. This is the thickest nudes I've ever seen. I feel like that's a high compliment. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing. All $13 of it. I'm just gonna heat it up and do a little amuse bouche. Do a little amuse bouche before we do all the healthy stuff. Y'all, that is the most Golden Corral mac and cheese. It's more Golden Corral mac and cheese than Golden Corral mac and cheese is Golden Corral mac and cheese, okay? But I love that. It's so nostalgic. It's so Sunday after church when you feel all convicted by the Lord. Then you go gorge yourself with carbs from the buffet and suddenly you're ready for the week. Let's try another bite just to make sure we didn't black out. Lots of cheesy, creamy things. The noodles are a little soft. It's basically almost like mashed potatoes, but there's a little more chew in there than that. I give the mac and cheese an 8 out of 10, which might be a little high for some people, but the nostalgia is heavy with this one. Now, as soon as I walked in, I have my eyes locked and loaded on these particular items. This is orange chicken, chili lime sweet potatoes. I think it's a veggie samosa, a veggie roll, and a little broccoli for funsies. I'm gonna go in on this orange chicken. It looks good. I made sure to get a lot of the juice at the bottom of that container to make sure I had as much flavor as possible. It's really good. It's not too strong or too sweet. I do think it would have been better fresh, you know? The breading is just like a little soft, but not too bad. It's actually really good. I'm so happy with this choice. I'd give that an 8 out of 10. Only because the texture's off and I can't decide if it's because I waited a couple of hours. All right, let's try the broccoli that comes with it. Tender but still crunchy. All right, I'm gonna try these chili lime sweet potatoes. I would do pretty much anything for a roasted sweet potato. Like, it's truly a food fetish of mine. I was waiting for the chili. It was just like roasted sweet potatoes. There's a little heat to it. 0% lime, like negative 100% lime. A little spice, kind of enjoy that. Good roasting on them. I'm telling you, I think I nailed it when I went in early, where everything was hot and fresh. 10 out of 10, recommend this. Now I'm gonna go heat up the samosa and the veggie roll. Those are probably not gonna heat up super well, but y'all know I love things in puff pastries, so we're gonna enjoy it. Is this the Christmas plate? Absolutely. Have you subscribed? If you haven't, why not? When you have my life, it's Christmas every day. At first glance, I realized my biggest problem. There's no sauce. How do you not have sauce with these? I'm just gonna have to grin and bear it, I guess. But this is the veggie roll. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Dude, this is really good. I would give this like a 9 out of 10. I am spoiled with amazing Asian cuisine in Los Angeles, so I don't think Whole Foods can compare as a 10 out of 10 option, but if I had a sauce, it might take it to a 10 out of 10. All right, let's try this samosa. It looks like there are different veggies in here. It almost looks like they're mushrooms. Let's try it. Ooh. I cannot explain the flavor of that. Is it mushroom or black bean puree? It's like a gritty, hearty, buttery flavor. It just was not what I was expecting. I was almost expecting something similar to the veggie roll. It's very good, a little dry. I feel like it could use a sauce again or some cheese or something. It just feels like the texture's a little grainy, like a pea. You know what I mean? Without a sauce, it's like a 5 out of 10. With a sauce, it might be a 7 out of 10. I just don't think I grab for it again. Okay, I would be remiss without trying this dessert that I saw. It wasn't technically at the hot bar because it was in the refrigerated section, but I was like, I need to get a dessert. It's like one of the perks of having this job. So I saw this strawberry shortcake slice. It's pretty hefty. It was $3.75, not too bad. Going in deep here. Cheers. She's a sweet lady. I love spring and summer. This is so yum. Like, the yum is strong with this one. Oh my gosh. I got this to share with Matt, but I don't think it's happening today, unfortunately for him. I have the best job in the world. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 strawberry shortcake. And for $3.75, it's a big slice. All right, it is time for Whole Foods dinner. Very excited because this bowl of random things I put together from the hot bar looks so delicious and smells so good. So in here we have cord salad, a turmeric cauliflower situation, and then some quinoa. Instead of just eating them individually, I just mushed them all together. It was just easier this way. It just smells so fresh. Let's try it. Oh, there's a ton of flavor. It's very good, very fresh, very crispy, crunchy, healthy. I originally thought it might be dressing, but the flavors and the oils or seasonings, whatever they're using, it really doesn't need anything. It's really good. Kind of has like a tender green, sweet green, Soup Plantation vibe. Do you guys remember Soup Plantation? It's better than Soup Plantation was. If you gave this to me on the street, which would be very weird, but let's just play it out. I would think this came from like an organic, bougie Los Angeles place. And it was kind of bougie. It was kind of expensive, I think. But that's not all. So for dinner, it's like a short rib and a mashed potato and then mac and cheese. Because no dinner is complete without mac and cheese. So I'm just gonna eat it all together in one big bite. That is so good. Isn't that so comforting feeling?
Quintessential comfort food.
It is so like homemade tasting. The meat is so tender and juicy and flavorful, and the mashed potatoes, they taste like real mashed potatoes, not the ones that come out of a box. And of course the mac and cheese is just as good as it ever was. Okay, it makes me want to go back and do this video again. Do you guys want to see me try this exact video but with new things to try? Please say yes. I would give all three of these together an 11 out of 10. I'm carb loading because we're driving to the the desert tonight, and I'm gonna take my Whole Foods food with me to eat out there. So I hope it all travels well. I don't mean to jump scare you like this, but it's morning. It is time for breakfast, and I'm craving some carbs. And thankfully, I have just to thank for that craving. So Whole Foods had a huge selection of pastry items. So I got a lemon poppy seed muffin because after doing my Costco video here where I tried all of their bakery items, I decided I wanted to try Whole Foods version. And this is a bear claw, which is basically like a almond paste croissant type thing. And Matt's been eyeing these since I brought them home, and I think he really wants me to eat these so we can have some. So perks of being married to a YouTuber who tries a bunch of food.
I've been eyeing these pastries all morning.
All morning. I'm gonna try this lemon poppy seed muffin.
You have to prove to them that you took the bite?
Yeah, they get mad. They're like, leave the bite in, she didn't eat enough. You know, I kind of picked like food and lifestyle content just because it's not super polarizing and we can all just have fun here. But sometimes people on the internet,
They find a way.
find a way. Why would I fake bites? It's heavy on the lemon, but I like lemon.
I'm not gonna like lemon.
I feel like it's more
you want me
lemony
to-
than the Costco one. You don't like it?
Have the lemon.
Matt hates lemon things. I love lemon. It's not that heavy. I like the crunch. All right, let's talk about this bear claw. I just cut myself off a generous portion because I generally like bear claws. This one doesn't have enough juice in it. I want like pasty, juicy
Or
insides.
the almond paste.
Okay, let's try it.
Oh, there's no almond paste. No. I can't give my A grade to either of those. I'm sorry.
Well, I give the A grade to the lemon poppy seed because I like lemon. If you like bear claws, don't get that. Go to Costco. If you've learned anything from this channel, it is go to Costco. So I was pleasantly surprised at how delicious everything was. Let me know if you've had Whole Foods hot bar before, or if you've had any other hot bars that have surprised you at how delicious they are. Also, let me know if you want to see me do more videos like this. Subscribe. If you comment in the comments, it really does help this video perform great in the algorithm. I would so appreciate it if you said hi and let me know what your favorite part of this video was. And don't forget to thumbs it up as well. And I will see you back here the next time I'm hungry. Mwah.